Well, hi, everybody. This is your stay-at-home grandma, and it is, let me see, 11:19 in the evening. And I put my turkey in at 12 o'clock. So I'm going to do the turkey first. I'm going to clean the greens. And then I'm going to show you how I do the sweet potatoes. So just what? I sometimes put vegetables inside. Sometimes I don't. Today I'm not. I'm just going to season it really, really good. How's everybody doing? I'm doing fine. That's it with that. This is the soul seasoning that we can't find that one of my friends bought me. All right. Now, I'm going to put in the garlic salt. And you know what? No, I think I did something backwards. Sorry about that. I'll put the butter on first. Sometimes I put olive oil. Sometimes I put butter. I like butter on this because it makes it really nice and tender and everything. You know, I don't put stuffing in it anymore. My mother used to put the stuffing in now, and nobody died, but hey, I don't do it because other people coming tomorrow, so. But some people still do it. Now, here's what I do. I put the butter on the inside of this as well. And spread it on. Now, I would do it with my hands, but I ain't feeling that tonight. So how's everybody doing? I'm just doing fine. Okay, so that's that. That's what I should have done first. Let's just spread it all out. Okay. Hey, Ola Joe, how you doing? So, these are the seasonings that I use. I use garlic pepper. I put garlic in everything. Okay. I put a little bit of garlic salt. I haven't put any liquid in yet. And then I put in the garlic and herb seasoning. What you doing, Ola Joe? Cooking too? I put my turkey in the middle at 12 o'clock or around that time. And I put it on 250 and I let it cook overnight. So then that's done, and then I can put everything else in the oven. Okay, and then I put my onion powder in. And then I put in a little bit of garlic powder. I better put my glasses on. I act like I can see. Oh, I can, but I can't read small print. Hey, Tiffany. What's up? So I'm going to put the garlic powder in. Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit of salt. Well, pepper first, because this is what I reached for. Oh, calaboose. Yeah, my family. When you get well and you start traveling, I want you to come visit me. I'm serious. I wish I could travel, but they won't let me fly. The doctor, that is, because my feet swell. And until she can find something to stop it, she's not letting me fly. I can drive, but I couldn't drive all the way to California because I have relatives there. And this is the salt. All right. And make sure that, because there's no liquid in there, make sure that some of that seasoning goes down on the bottom, because generally, sometimes I do both sides. I'm just not feeling that tonight. All right, now, I'm going to be right back. I think. I had to get a couple of things. Okay, so now, this is when you put the water in, okay? I put enough water in, and I put it on at 250, so I'll put it in a few minutes, but I gotta put the water in, because I have other things to do besides that. And I might just put it in now. So how's everybody doing tonight? What's up? Well, this will actually make the juice. All right, now. Some people don't use tinfoil anymore, but I use tinfoil. But I'm going to make a tent so that it can breathe. So I'm going to bury this underneath here like this. And I'm going to pull it up. It's a little tent. And then you can put a tent on the other side as well. And I guess since it's 11:30, give or take 2 minutes, I'm going to put it in now. Reason being, I have a lot to do. And what's funny is, so we've got this little tent going so that it won't stick. Okay, I'm going to pull this off and open. And I got 3 of these because I said I wasn't washing any dishes. So, okay. I'm going to put it on top of here and ask my husband to put it in because I'm scared I might drop it. So put it there till 12 o'clock. But I have other things to do. Stay there, don't move. Okay, so that's done. So now, we have the greens to do. But anyway, how's everybody doing and what's everybody doing? Yeah, you're going to have to be, hey, Diaz, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving. You have to be careful. I think I might put that on a cookie sheet if it'll fit on a cookie sheet. I'm going to wash my hands. Yeah, I'm sure you're going to have, you're not going to be able to fly for a while, I'm sure. Okay, so now we're going to do the greens. I'm going to leave all this right here. Okay. Now I have my new pot here. I hope that this fits it. Actually, the greens will cook down. Now I do my greens a little bit differently, I suppose. And I got this from so there's 3 bunches of greens. And I'm going to clean them in the sink. So I'm going to try to turn this around so you can see me. Let me empty this water out. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around just a little bit. So Diaz, while you're cooking too? Some soul seasoning that my girlfriend got, one of my friends got for me. She doesn't remember where she got it from. I looked it up online, and it gave me some situation, and then I used garlic powder, garlic salt, onion powder, garlic and herb seasoning, and garlic pepper. Okay, so these are greens, and that's what everybody wanted. So hey, and the thing is, other than cleaning them, it's not that very hard to do. So I'm gonna throw these in some water and put a little salt in there. These are in the basin. I'm gonna clean them and then I'll bring them up and I'm worried about that sitting on the edge like this. I'll get it in a minute. So I'm cleaning the greens as I'm talking to you, but I don't want to touch the computer because my hands are wet. And as I'm cleaning, most people take a knife and everything like that. I don't do that. Put them in, and you can see them there. And I just break them apart after I clean them. I just break it into little pieces. Just my family and a couple of my husband's friends, because he's married to my girlfriend, who I've been friends with since kindergarten, and she's gone to her kids, and he didn't want to go because he had to do some things here. So I told him, come on over. So just my friends, just a couple of my friends, and just my kids, my grandkids. My daughter may come, she may not. You know, holidays are kind of difficult for her. But yeah, I'm not hosting a whole lot of people. I don't do big dinners like that anymore. First of all, because most of my friends have either moved, like to Florida and stuff like that. And because I actually moved to another state like 30 something years ago. So I don't have the friends. I mean, I have like colleagues and stuff like that where I worked at in the college and stuff like that. But most of them are retired. All of them are retired of the old crowd. And most of them have gone to Florida or whatever, or have gone on to, the glory. So, and like I said, I just ravishly tear them up into small pieces. I love when people fold them and stuff like that and all that other kind of stuff, but I ain't doing that. Not doing that. I go through and make sure that there's no dirt, no nothing, Because even the things that I get that are packaged, the greens and some of the spinach that I get that's packaged, well, that was cute. I wash the spinach off anyway. So, Calabus, you're talking really much better now. You're going back to work in January, I heard. I'm so happy for you. This is what I pull off, the stem. And I just rip it into small pieces. My mother used to rip it. And she was she could cut the things. I could never cut things, but she could cut things. But I think too, it's just better for me to do it this way too. My dryer just went off. What did you say? Wait a minute, let me see. All right. Get some honey and some lemon and start using that. And that should improve your voice. But I'm praying for you. You're going back. So is everybody, what are you all doing tomorrow? Anybody going out to visit family or anything? When I get finished with this, which won't take long, I'm going to show you what I do with my sweet potatoes. We went out today to do a couple. Yeah, I had it because I tried to shop yesterday, finished shopping yesterday, and time just got away from me. And I don't like driving at night because I can see, but I can't see because I have to get some Blu-ray glasses or something like that. And I thought I have, but I don't. So my doctor's going to order some for me. But I don't like driving at night anyway. I stopped driving at night some years ago, unless I really had to. But my granddaughter was with me, and she said, let's go home. Because we fooled around. Because I had my youngest great-granddaughter with me when we went, and her mother came there and picked her up. And we got into a conversation with her. And she's 10. But for a minute there, we thought she was older than 10 because she was really, telling us what her plans are in school and stuff like that. And, when kids talk, you got to listen to them. Just a few more. So my granddaughter's going to be alone. Well, I'll be on tomorrow at some point, so you can be on with me. That's too bad. I don't think anybody deserves to be alone anytime, not just for the holidays, but there's some big leaves too. There's some gigantic leaves. Yeah, I know you've been on your own. You told me about that, and that's a shame. How people can do their kids like that, but they do. And I worked with kids all my life, and I've seen it. You know, I've seen it happening to them. To where, you know, I mean, I've seen some really, really disrespectful parents that didn't need to have any children at all. I'm down to my last one. Isn't that nice? Okay, now here comes the part that I like. Okay? So before I put the seasoning in, I have adopted putting. Well, this is garden vegetable broth. Sometimes I put chicken broth. And once you season and stuff like that. Hey, little bit, how you doing? Once you season it and stuff like that, it'll be all right. But it is broth. It's better than water in the greens. So sometimes I use chicken broth. Sometimes I use garden vegetable broth. I got what was there on the shelf and pulled it down because I'm not going to look for that. Okay, now I'm going to get some apple cider vinegar. This is what goes into the greens. Okay, and I put in, no. So it's about a tablespoonful. I put 3 capfuls in. That's all right. I'll come on tomorrow and we'll, because I know that Tiffany will probably bring me something to eat. At least you have her. Tiffany's a wonderful girl. Now, I'm going to use salt. That's 12 rounds is a teaspoon. Where's my pepper? Oh, here it is, right in front of me. Some people can't see. That's 8 rounds is a half a teaspoon. Okay. Now, normally I would put, okay, this is the garlic and herb. This is the onion powder. This is the garlic salt. This is the garlic powder. And this is the garlic pepper. Okay, I'll mix that in a little while. Now, this right here are the whole peppercorns. Now, like I said, normally I'll put a jalapeno in. I'm going to put just a little bit because my girlfriend's coming, one of my friends is coming, and she doesn't like really hot food, and neither does my husband's friend. It was just him and I'd be fine. Okay, so, oh, it's over there. Somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. So this is the, and I'm going to leave it up at the top for a little while because I'm going to turn it on for a while, then I'm going to turn it off and then turn it back on tomorrow. So that will slow cook. Okay. So now, I'm going to do the sweet potatoes. Now, what I do with the sweet potatoes is I clean them. I'm going to show you. So these are my sweet potatoes. Right here. And I'm going to empty this water out. These are my sweet potatoes. I'm going to clean these potatoes. Oh, she always does. I know she does. Tiffany's wonderful. Okay. So now, let me throw this away. I'm wondering if that's going to be enough. Yeah, I think it is. No, it's not. I'm going to take the other bag. Take my sweater off. Now it's getting hot. Get hot, I get cold. I don't know. All right, so I'm going to get the other bag of the sweet potatoes because that's not going to be enough, I don't think, because I'm going to make sure that people take some home with them. Now, I didn't grow any sweet potatoes or any potatoes this year. Make sure that you wash the potatoes up good because they come from the dirt. Okay, that's the first wash. And I'm going to pour it out. And I'm going to wash it down. Now, I'm going to peel them. Now, I'm going to do these a little bit different than doing the way I used to always do them. Because my hand is not strong enough to do that tonight. So, I'm going to wrap these in some paper towel. Make sure that all the hairs are off and everything. Do 3 at a time. 2. Because I'm going to put them in the microwave for just a few minutes, just to soften them, and then I can pull. Robin, is that you? Hello. Where have you been? And I know, where have I been? Glad to see you, Robin. I'm going to do them 3 at a time in the microwave. Because then they're easier to peel. They're easier to peel. So that once you peel them, yeah, this picture right here is the house that is our temporary house until we go back into the other house. So it's nice, but it's not nice because it's not enough. It seems like it's roomy because it's real big, but the cabinets and everything just don't. They don't hold the things. I think because even though my kitchen is smaller, it's about half the size of this, okay? But, he built cabinet space, he built sheds in the back and things like that. So we had room for different things. We have no room here. We have little closet space because and this house is younger than mine. Mine is 152 years old, I think, and this is like 100 and maybe, I want to say about 120, but it has no closet space. I have a walk-in closet that I'm going to give you a tour of the house again before I go, and then when we get ready to go, I'll also show it to you. So I'm doing let me see. Because I also want to boil the macaroni so I can have that ready for the macaroni and cheese tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, I know, but you're going to get your own kitchen. You're going to get your own house. You know what I mean? Things happen, and you just have to keep trying until it works. Yeah. Well, my kitchen's not, in the other house is not tiny. It's not as big as this, but with all the room, and I have my laptop up. If I had my camera, I would actually show you. With all the room that we have in here, okay, you would think that because the closet that they built are nice closets, but they're way up so that if you go like over the, and stuff like that, you got to get in a step ladder. Now, a step ladder for a young person is okay, but a step ladder for me, it's a crapshoot. Let me see if these are kind of done. I just want them soft enough. Not even. Not even. I think what I didn't do is stab the little fork in. That's good. That is so good. I am so happy. Let me know what you get and stuff like that because I'll send you a gift. And Robin, because I was going to email you too, so and tell you happy Thanksgiving because I hadn't heard from you and I figured you'd just been really busy. But yeah, so I'm going to do collard greens, turkey, and baked macaroni and cheese. And I'm doing cornbread. I was going to do rolls and I'm going to bake a cake tomorrow. I was going to do rolls and I really don't feel like it. So my husband said, well, I'd rather have cornbread anyway. So I'm like, okay, good. Oh, you're back? So what you doing? What you cooking? A little bit. Because you're always doing something too. I'm hoping that these are going to be. But while I do this, I can actually. What do I need? I need the. And I don't have all my pans, everything. So I got to. I know what to do. put them in here. I'll slice them and put them in here. Wash them all out and everything. Okay. I'm going to use this and back away for a minute because this cat actually choked me. Mm. I don't think. Oh, that came out. I'm trying to put this turkey in the oven because my husband's asleep and I don't want to wake him up, but I might have to. I think I got it. Oh, I did it! I put the turkey in there. Much better. Okay. Gotta get a fork and take them out because they're hot, but they're easier to cut. I'll put 3 more in. Okay, Robin. I will probably try to come on your show. I have been thinking about you, and things have just been crazy around here. And I've also lost my granddaughter's brother died, And he was still my grandson, nonetheless, but in a sense. And then while they were burying him, my ex-husband's brother's son killed himself. So it's been, and even though I'm not married to him, I'm still part of the family. And I didn't know his son that well, but I knew his brother. So it's been kind of crazy around here. Now, I don't cut all of the skin off of my potato like other people do. Real country. And my mother would not. Really? But I do cut the end part off. That's hot. Now you can pull the skin off. I'll show you. You can take the skin off by just doing it because it went to the microwave. So you can pull it off, but I don't pull the skin off. Actually, the skin is where, in the potato, is where all the vitamins are. That's why I clean them very good. So I'll make some with the skin on, and then some with the skin off. But if you can see, I'll give you, look, I'll show you one. Let me pick this up. The skin moves away once you put it in a microwave. That's why I do it, because I'm gonna make some with the skin on and then some with the skin off for those of the people that don't eat the skin. But we eat everything, so. That's hot. I don't believe I got that in the oven. That turkey, but I put it in. But I put it on a cookie tray. That's why, too. Because it was difficult. Good night, honey. Oh, yeah, I thought you were going to bed, too, Calagoose. I wanted to go to England, too, to see Jimmy, but it looks like I'm not going anywhere for a while. And I'm hurt by it, but life is what it is. Put the rest of this stuff back. So these right here, I'll put these in, and then those right here I will take and put the sugar on them and everything like that, and then just leave it over the top on the stove, and put aluminum foil over it. Yeah, I gotta do that tomorrow. So I think while I'm doing that, I can wait for those so I can do the back macaroni. So do the baked macaroni. I'll boil the baked macaroni, or I'll boil the macaroni for the baked macaroni and cheese. Okay, so now I gotta get my measuring cup, which is right. Should be here. Let's put it back up again. There it is. Now I gotta get out all the macaroni. Back there. Okay. So that's there. So let me put some salt in here. I salted the water. And I put just a drop of oil in there. Okay, so these should be done. And I'll put the last of the sweet potatoes in. So I'm going to put some with the skins on and some with the skins off. So. Okay, so now, I want to put these three in. Forgot what I was doing. Oh, I put them on for 10 minutes. So these are next. Now when I come on tomorrow, I'll show you how I make the syrup for them. I do put a little bit of sugar on it, just the white sugar, but then I make a pot with brown sugar, a little bit of honey, and cinnamon and nutmeg and all that. Put all these seasonings back, by the way. So this one, like I said, I'm gonna put the sugar on there, and that'll like stay on there overnight, and I will keep it on the counter because when I'm going to clean the macaroni and cheese off after and save just a little, well, that pasta water. And I have glasses all over the place. And then yesterday, the kids and I went out to lunch. Didn't have a pair of glasses on me, but I have glasses all over the place and in the car, but I wouldn't let my granddaughter go back and get them. You know what I mean? I just would not let my granddaughter go back and get them. My granddaughter has become like my little mother hen now. Okay, so this one's done. I'm going to do this one, then I'm going to cover them over. Yeah. Okay, here, I hate spraying this, I do. I almost forgot to put the turkey tails in there and the greens. Good thing I went in the refrigerator to put something in there. I gotta rinse everything off. I am my mother's child. And I need to get my hand. Oh, okay. It's over here. So, I put 3 cups of the macaroni in there. All right, this one right here I'm going to sprinkle with sugar and cover it. And then this one right here I'm going to take, I can start it because I have one here. Let me put this back in the refrigerator. I'll put it over here so I get a chance. So tomorrow when I come on, I'll show you how I do my macaroni and cheese. I really, how I make my sauce for the macaroni and cheese, and I'll do the rest of it. But I did the heavier part tonight. Like I said, my oven is on 250. See how this is easy to get off? That's why I do it that way. And they're soft enough So I have two variants of them because some people don't eat it with, and some people do. I'm waiting for that. Then I'll put the sugar on, and then I'll put the covers on it. And then we'll come back tomorrow. We will reconvene tomorrow, and I will show you how I do my baked macaroni and cheese and this. And I think I'll make my cornbread and everything. And I'm gonna bake a box cake. Okay, and of course my dressing, which is a combination of the dressing that you buy at the store and then other things that I put in it. It's just easier for me sometimes. Sometimes I have like all this energy and I can just do things and stuff like that, and other times not so much. I'm in betwixt and between right now. That's two more minutes. You want me to make peach cobbler? Do you want the recipe for my peach? Because I make it from scratch, but then I also make it with cake mix. And it tastes the same to me. But if you want the recipe for my peach cobbler, you can have it, both of them. I'll probably do it maybe next week. And my husband wanted pound cake. Okay, I will give you the recipe because, when you all get your house and stuff like that, I expect you to be cooking and coming on and doing things and stuff like that. And we'll exchange because from Tiffany, I want as many Korean recipes because I have Filipinos in my family. And I have a lot of their recipes. Chinese recipes you can get, Thai recipes you can get from, like my cookbooks and stuff like that. But the authentic recipes that people have to me that I like, that sound good, I'm going to try. I failed on a few, but I haven't failed on all of them. So let me get this sugar. Oh, it's right in front of me. Okay, so this one right here, let it sit there for 1 minute because I'm going to sugar this and then I'm going to cover it because it'll absorb the sugar. Pull this down just a little bit so you can see it. Oh, yes. I love salmon. Now, this will absorb the sugar. Where's the foil? I put it back in the drawer. Now, I know you're ready. I'm talking to the microwave. I'm telling I know it's ready. So I'm going to cover this until tomorrow. Then I'm going to put this on top of it, and I'll cover the other one. And let me pick up this knife and wash it off. Okay. So last but not least is the other one. Now, and I'll show you how I peeled it off. I know you, I heard you. Ooh, y'all made a mess in here. We're gonna go like that. I'll clean that out tomorrow. One of them kind of exploded because it blew some of the cover off, but hey. Those are the misfortunes of war. And before I do this, let me get in here and stir this. That's why, like I said, I closed down my Etsy store and everything because I knew I wasn't going to do, but I'm going to do some presents for people, but that's about it. No, I'll see about that. Okay. So where were we? So these are the last of the potatoes. So I cut them. And these are what I do. So instead of boiling them, oh, come on. Heck happened? Oh. Boiling them and taking out all of the flavor to them. I just peel them off. It's kind of hot, but you can wait a few minutes too, which is probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait a few minutes for that. And then I'm going to sugar them and cover them. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do for tonight. Macaroni's cooking, the greens are cooking. I'm going to turn the greens off and then turn it back on tomorrow. But I will come. Let me turn you around. Might make a little bit of a noise because those are hot. And that microwave is a mess. So I got to wash that off tomorrow, I think. So anyhow, thanks for rocking with me. I'll be on tomorrow about 10:30, something like that. I want that cream salmon and peas recipe. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. But I'm going to say goodnight to all of you. I love you. Take care. God bless. Hold your family close. And like my friend Ola Joe says, always, hold your family close. I say hold your family close. And she says, live each day like it's your last. And I do. Okay, I love you all. God bless you. See you tomorrow. God willing, and the creek don't rise. And I live right by the river. Bye-bye, everybody.